Danielle Smith is the best shot that Alberta has at staying, well, Alberta. She has some candidates that are running against her, but if you saw what they look like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, no, Danielle Smith, 100%. She's currently facing some smear campaigns by the media. And well, Danielle Smith is fighting it head on. She's not afraid of it. Let's take a look. Smith tells CBC, retract, correct, and apologize by April 28 or else. That's, all right. This is from the Calgary Sun, by the way. Alberta Premier Danielle Smith speaks during Canada's Strong and Free Networking Conference in Ottawa, March 23rd, 2023. That's where this photo's from. When push has come to shove, she's going there. She's really going there. No doubt about it, Premier Danielle Smith is pushing back big time against last week's CBC story revealing her speaking with controversial street pastor Art Pawlowski just weeks before his trial on charges related to the Coutts border blockade. The sternly worded letter from Smith's lawyers to CBC is dated Sunday, April 2nd, and gives notice to the Premier's intention to bring an action against the CBC. In bold type, it points to the CBC story, notice of defamation. CBC, Danielle Smith discussed COVID charges almost weekly with justice officials, according to leaked calls. Now, this is a smear campaign that the media is going through. I did see a little bit of the video. She denied it. I don't even know if I could find the video. Probably got taken down if she's suing for defamation. Smith's demands are laid out in black and white. The Premier is demanding the CBC immediately retract their article and remove it completely from publication on the CBC website and any other related platforms, including social media. There you go. The Premier is also demanding CBC publish an apology and a correction online and in its news broadcasts. For Smith, CBC must inform readers it has no evidence of dishonesty or direct contact between the Premier or anyone in her office and Alberta Crown prosecutors about any specific COVID-19 related prosecutions. So this is the weird, hypocritical gray area that we find ourselves with the mainstream media. Is they advocate for less misinformation, less disinformation, but somehow they're exempt from smear campaigns. It's not right. I mean, we know politics is nasty. We've known that forever. We know that people weaponize whatever they can, use it against their opponents. The best example of that would be what President Donald Trump has gone through. Regardless if you like him or not, he's kind of the person that's been the most, he's had his laundry aired the most out of any political candidate I think we've ever seen in the history of ever. So where does that leave us? Well, that's the whole thing about this Bill C-11 is Justin Trudeau's cabinet gets to handpick media that, first of all, get pushed out further to Canadians. So content gets pushed in your face. Second of all, they have a say on what is allowed to be posted on social media and on the internet in total. So not very good, guys. It's not looking very good, but it's good to see that you have a big person like Danielle Smith pushing back against this, because it's not right. If I can't do it, nor should CBC be able to do that. Then comes Smith's do it or else. If the CBC doesn't do as Smith wants by April 28, the Premier will take such further legal action as may be advised. A higher up in Smith's world spells out in no uncertain terms how the Premier is feeling and why she is doing what she's doing. Enough is enough, says the individual close to Danielle Smith. She isn't prepared to watch the NDP Liberal State Media Party continue to slime the reputations of her staff, and Alberta's Crown prosecutor. Good job, Danielle Smith. And I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most of Canadians actually agree with your pushback on CBC. That's why Pierre Poilievre's big campaign headliner is defund CBC. They've been exempt from this stuff for too long. They're also state funded. Well, that might be an American term. They're also taxpayers funded. When we pay our taxes, goes into a pool, and that money gets allocated to different organizations, to different events, to fixing different things, and CBC is one of them. And I, for one, don't agree with that. I think that they should be able to raise their own money if they want to continue that, and they're not exempt from the law. They're not exempt from what other media companies and what other people are exempt from. So I'll pass the question off to you. Do you stand with Danielle Smith? Do you think that she's a based individual? If you are or were in Alberta, would you vote for her? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by subscribing right there. It's absolutely free. If you'd like to watch another video, you can do so by clicking or tapping right there. And if you'd like to watch House of Commons highlights clips, I have a second channel called House of Canada, and that would be right there. I've made it super easy. And if you'd like to take it a step further, there's a membership program. You can do so by financially contributing. It's up to you. There's a join button down below, as well as in the description. There's a link to join the memberships. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.